What's up guys, it's Dustin Lang. I wanted to make a video today that shares the top 3 reasons why I know God exists. Check it out. So before I go into these 3 reasons, I do want to say this. I'm talking specifically about how I know God exists, not what led me to faith in Jesus. So I do want to make that clear. But given that, let's get started. The first reason I believe God exists is our world. Have you ever noticed that in nature things fit together so well? I remember when I was learning about how we see, even something as seemingly simple as that was actually so complex that after light came through the cornea, the iris would open or close the pupil. And if it was too open, then everything would be too bright. And if it's too closed, then everything would be too dark. And then the light would be focused through the lens, hit the back of the eye, the retina, where the image was upside down. And then it went through the optic nerve to the brain where everything was reinterpreted right side up. I remember when I learned about that, I was so blown away by how complex something as seemingly simple as our eyesight was. This was clearly the fingerprint of someone who had created our body. Can you imagine something as complex as our watches and somebody saying, yeah, I think this just randomly came together. The casing, the crystal, the hands, the straps, and everything else, that it just came together. Actually, I don't think so. I think someone had to have designed that, and it's the same with the world around us. The second reason I believe God exists is that I believe in absolute truth. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be narrow-minded, but I do believe that there's a right and a wrong. Some people say that truth is relative, that it's determined by societies or by individuals, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. There have been so many societies that have been clearly wrong on issues regarding truth. Take Stalin in the Soviet Union, or Hitler in Nazi Germany, Pol Pot in the Khmer Rouge, Kim Jong-un and Kim Jong-il and Kim Il-sung in North Korea. Take all of these things and you start to see, well, actually societies are not always right. And truth can't be determined by the individual either. There are people who think it's okay to look down on others because of their skin color, their backgrounds, or their gender, and that's clearly not okay. So if society doesn't determine truth, if individuals don't determine truth, who does? Well, there has to be someone who's above all that, who's actually determined what is right and wrong. And the thing is, we actually all believe in truth. That's why we get upset if someone steals our belongings, and that's why we find it so virtuous when someone does something heroic, like sacrifice his life for someone else's. Even the famous atheist Richard Dawkins says, without God, there's no good and no evil, nothing but blind, pitiless indifference. This clearly isn't the case. The third reason I know God exists is that I believe there's purpose in life. This stems from my second reason about truth, but I believe there's purpose. And the crazy thing is, we all believe in purpose. No one wakes up and says, I want to live a meaningless life. Actually, the opposite is true. We all want to know that our life has meaning. We all believe that there's beauty, love, and meaning in the world around us. And this can only be the case if God exists. These are the 3 reasons why I know God exists. These aren't my reasons for believing in Jesus as God. If you want me to make a video about that, please let me know in the comment section below. But these are the reasons why I believe in God. I'd also love to hear your comments in the comment section below. Please let me know in a civil way what your thoughts are. But hey, if you like this video, would you give it a like? Also, would you subscribe and hit the notification button? Thanks so much for watching this video. God bless.